In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create tables for documentation in Superhuman Docs. Having well-organized documentation is crucial, especially when you're aiming for clarity and efficiency. Tables are an excellent way to achieve this, and today we'll guide you step by step through the process of setting these up in Superhuman Docs. Let's start by opening your Superhuman Doc. This is where your content lives, and the addition of a table will help structure this content more effectively. Once you're inside your document, decide where exactly you'd like your new table to appear. This is important because proper placement will enhance the flow and readability of your documentation. So, take a moment to think about the best spot. When you've settled on the perfect place for your table, that's where you'll position your cursor. The next step to inserting a table is to type the command whole table. This command acts as a prompt for Superhuman Docs to bring up the options related to table creation. Having quick access to these commands is incredibly helpful as it keeps your workflow smooth and uninterrupted. As you proceed, you'll notice a menu pop up with several options. At this point, you should spot the table option prominently displayed. Simply select it and you'll be taken to the next phase of the setup. Once you've selected table, you'll be presented with different choices. One of these will be to start blank. This option is particularly useful when you want complete control over the number of cells, columns, and rows in your table. It gives you a blank canvas to work with, so to speak. Starting with a blank table allows you to customize it according to whatever data or information you're planning to present. This flexibility is what makes creating tables in Superhuman Docs so beneficial. As you begin filling in your table, try to consider the best way to categorize or allocate your data across the columns and rows. This will ultimately depend on the nature of your content. For example, if you're documenting product features, one column could list features and another might describe them, providing a clear visual guide for your readers. If your documentation involves timelines, you might use these same columns to break down stages and deadlines. The key is to ensure that your table serves the specific purpose of making content more digestible. Before you wrap up, take a moment to preview your table within the context of the rest of your documentation. This will help you gauge if any adjustments are needed. You want to make sure that your table is not only functional, but also aesthetically pleasing and cohesive within the whole document. So, there you have it. Each simple step to effectively incorporate tables in your Superhuman Docs. By following these instructions, you'll be able to organize your information neatly and make your documentation more user-friendly. Keep practicing this process, and soon it will become second nature. Happy documenting!